Hey everyone, this is Candace. Welcome back to day 52 of my 100-day health challenge. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video because it's later in the afternoon, evening, and I have lots of stuff still to do. I came home earlier today, but then I also have tons of stuff I've been doing and need to do. So anyways, I kind of figured I'd do a quick check-in and just a little bit of updates. My stomach's still bothering me a little bit too, so I just think I need to take it easy and not, give myself some stress relief, not give myself more stress. Have a little bit of stress management and rest. That's kind of what today is going to be all about. So I have just been trying today to really maintain good nutrition when my stomach's been bothering me, because it's, just as bad to not eat a lot of times as it is to, eat things that you shouldn't be. So I've been trying to keep to bland, rice and some simple, fruits, or I have some soup that's really good. So I've been trying to just kind of take it easy, not do anything too stressful on my stomach, on my system. I didn't really eat breakfast. I kind of ate like a brunch again, which I need to not get in that kind of habit. It's just sometimes when I'm not feeling well, that's what often happens. I did take supplements. So I essentially didn't really have breakfast, but I did have like kind of a brunchy thing. Then I had a late lunch, it wasn't much because my stomach just feels kind of knotted and just sort of bleh. So I'm just, again, trying to balance that out. I will probably eat one more little bit so I can take the rest of my supplements before bedtime. Plenty of time in before it, so hopefully I can sleep well and everything. But yeah, supplements have been good. I do want to give myself some time to just rest and have some stress relief and not add more to it and just kind of take it easy. Especially with the busy weeks that are ahead. I just don't want to be wearing myself down. I think a lot of this is just a result of lowered immune system and continually trying to build it up, but then also, working towards health goals. I try not to ever wear myself out, but sometimes when you already are dealing with things, it's hard to find that balance of making sure I'm moving enough, making sure I'm doing the things I need to be doing for that, but then not stressing out my body, which is still recovering from a lot of things. Specifically being sick in the summer. And so anyways, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I did drink some pop today. I was going to go for ginger ale, but it was all flavored ginger ale and I was worried that would bother my stomach, and it still was going to have sugar in it. But I ended up resorting to some pop to settle my stomach because carbonation tends to just, I don't know if it's just where I grew up. Like people always said that it was the carbonation and, drink 7-Up and, Coke and all those things to settle your stomach. And so regardless of whether that's true or not, I mean, there's like a kind of a placebo effect at the very least. So I did have some pop, which I did not really want to do. So I'm hoping that won't affect my weight too much. I may end up gaining some back this week before I lose it again, just because of I had to compromise there with my stomach the way it was. And then otherwise, I've been really good overall, not really had any, I've been still avoiding the sugar aside from that. So it's not great, but it's not, the worst it could be either. And I'm not suddenly going back to drinking tons of pop or anything. And I can pretty easily avoid that. I just feel like with the stomach being the way it is, I'm going to try to see maybe I should make some of my own homemade ginger ale. I've seen some really good recipes, and I love ginger tea. It's just sometimes I need that carbonation too, and I don't really want a hot drink. So I should figure that out. I've seen some really good recipes, so maybe I'll try that sometime and put it on here. I don't know. I've never tried ginger ale or ginger beer making. I've mostly just made tea or like had spices and had different herb mixtures and tea mixtures that I've done. So we'll see. I do like the crystallized candy too, or the just chewy stuff that's not really sugary but made out of ginger, and that always helps my stomach too. So maybe I'll try some of that. I don't know if I have a lot on hand right now, but I do have ginger oil. That's always good. And I am not super sensitive to it. I know some people are really sensitive to the stronger oils, and they have to either heavily dilute it, or they just can't do it internally whatsoever. And I find that when I mix it in with honey and even just like hot water or tea or whatever, that not hot, because then it ruins the some of the properties of it. You'll still have the flavor, but you want to save the properties of it. So I kind of try to do more of like a lukewarm, like as the honey's sort of cooling down, or the water's still warm but not boiling or anything. And So anyways, yeah, that was a bit of a hopping around, but just a quick check-in, kind of what's gone well today, what hasn't. I definitely need to improve my sleep, need to be taking care of myself that much more during this season, because this is when we have a lot of illness going around and it's cold out and we're exposed to a lot more of the cold weather and the you know, if you're out in the snow and the wet and the just different aspects of it for your lungs, hard on your lungs. And so I am working to try to really balance that out. I still have been a little lax on adding in the movement side, the exercise side of things, simply because the last few weeks have been so chaotic. I've been trying to do movement. I've been doing pretty well overall with like working with what I have, but I need to intentionally start going back to doing routine and trying to do routine and figure out what works, because I think that's really the piece that is most missing right now out of the ones I was trying to fix. I was really focused on nutrition and supplementation, and then on rest and stress management, which I have some ways to go there, but it's better. I think the one that I'm really missing right now, I am taking the supplements for metabolic health and support, but I am missing the movement and the exercise. And so at least the intentional building and the muscle training and that kind of, or the resistance training, that sort of thing. So I need to just be careful, be aware of that. I think I can't do that as much this week. I'm doing the best I can, but I am weak right now and I don't want to overdo it. So I'm just trying to find that balance and just working on that. So it's kind of a quick, you know, here's how the day's going and just checking in on that. And I will share more tomorrow and hopefully have more time to just kind of sit and relax and share some stuff about what I'm thinking and what I'm doing in my challenge. So, all right, you guys, I would love if I'm looking for more ideas on things to do as I move into these. Do you guys have favorite exercises or things that you like to do? Because I have a lot of recommendations from people, but I would love to hear more. And I'm looking forward to hopefully doing some more cooking videos soon, and just sharing some of the other things, stress management and other health areas, stuff that I'm doing. And yeah, so I would love it if you'd like the video. But at the very least, I would love if you would share it with people. And then I want people to contribute to this, to be sharing their own journeys, getting encouragement from it, giving ideas on how that we can improve ours. And just, I love collaboration and community. And so I'd love to form that. But you all are awesome. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.